Rachel, hi. I wouldn't dream of dropping by this late, but I do need to talk to Nora.
Okay, come on in.
Thanks.
Mom? Patrick Thornhart here for you.
I'll be down in a second.
Can I get you anything?
No, just a moment or two and I'll be on my way, thank you.
How's Marty? I know, I heard about the divorce.
Oh, I see. Well, nothing travels faster than news in Landview, huh? Yes, it's official now, Rachel.
Okay, how's she taking it?
As well as could be expected. No better. You know how that is?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I do. See, I was one who called it off with my fiancé. But it seems that you landed on his feet a lot faster than I did.
Well, I think it was hard for Margaret, too. Dylan's a fine man, and I'm sure she didn't mean to hurt him.
Well, I do wish you both a lot of luck. I really do. And I think I better get back to my 3 chapters that I gotta get through for tomorrow. Will you tell her that I'll call her?
Sure.
I'm ready.
So she'd like that.
Patrick, what do I owe this late visit?
Nora. Yes. Where's Bo?
Okay, I've called the police. They're on their way. Now, can we please go? No, we can't go until the cops get here. They're fighting. Oh. Ah!
Okay. It's okay. It just went off. Nobody got hurt, not this time. But, Mom, please, put it down now. Everything will be okay if you
No,
put it...
everything will not be okay. You cannot go on doing this. So I have to do the right thing.
Mom, look at us. How did we get here?
You know perfectly well how we got here. You would not stop interfering in somebody else's marriage, pursuing another man's wife. And so, I have to stop it now.
I'm in a lot of trouble, huh? It's even worse than that time that Jerry Brenner and I went crazy that Halloween.
What are you saying?
You remember, Mom? We loaded up on rotten eggs and shaving cream, and then we snuck over to East Landview. We bombed all the houses and the cars. And we were running through the backyards and through the streets. We ran into Officer Putnam. And then Jerry jumped over the fence and left me there all alone to talk to him. I got really scared.
I was embarrassed.
Yeah. And you and Dad sat me down and explained to me how everybody worked real hard for those things they had, and how bad I was for doing what I had done.
We made you go and clean up all the windows.
Right. But you took the time to sit me down and explain what I had done. And I never did it again, Mom. I loved you for that. Never taught me with fear. You always taught me with love and wisdom. That's you, Mom. That's you. That's who you always were. That's who you still are now.
But you were bad. And I have to do what's right.
And you will. I know you will. trust you. I trust you more than anyone I've ever trusted in the whole world.
No, nothing's changed. It really hasn't been that long, you know. It only feels like that.
Why are you taking out the garbage? That's Chris's job.
Oh. Well, that has changed. Chris is always studying and working so hard, you know. I'm lucky that he has any time left for the diner. But he helps out here when he can.
I thought he'd be back from the community center by now. I dropped by there earlier. I didn't go in. I figured it would be better that way.
Oh, he went off with Jessica to a party with his college friends. He should be back soon. It's been some time since you've been with me in this kitchen, huh?
Yeah, I know. I've wanted to come here before, but the timing, it's never been, I know how you felt about what...
Yes, and still feel. I will never approve of what you're doing, or the man you're doing it for, but I will never turn you away from this house for doing it.
Yeah, well, maybe someday things will change.
What? What are you saying?
It's going to be okay. Whatever's wrong, we will fix it. Please.
Oh, for God's sake, Vicky, put down that gun!
Please.
No! Oh, God, no!
Okay.
I love you, Kevin.
I know.
I love you, Kevin.
I know.
I love you. I love you.
Oh!
Kathy, stop! She's a mad woman. Who knows what she'll do next?
Are you all right?
Hello, front desk. There's been a shooting. Well, an almost shooting. Get me 911.
Put the phone down, Dorian.
Bo, she's a menace. Not just to herself, but anyone else who isn't wearing a bulletproof vest.
I said hang up the phone, Dorian. The police are on the scene, okay?
About that shooting, let me get back to you.
Vicky, hey. You okay?
I don't understand what happened. I don't understand how I could be so angry.
Okay, Vicky, listen. What brought you to the Waterside Inn?
Elliot.
Durbin? Durbin was here?
No. He was supposed to be here. He called me and said he was here. He was drunk and upset, and he sounded suicidal, so I came. But when I got here, Kevin was here. And then I walked in the room, and I got so angry again. Only it was worse this time. Oh, my God. They're painting. The lovers. I can't look at it!
Hey, Durbin, get that thing out of here, Kev. Just take it away, now.
I've got a suggestion. Why Why don't you leave the painting and take Vicky away?
Mother!
Vicky? Okay, is it better?
Yeah.
Where'd the gun come from?
I don't know. It was here.
What, in this room?
No. It was out on the patio.
What are you doing here, Kev?
I got a tip. Someone called and said if I want information about the Alex story to come here.
What about you, Cass?
Kevin told me about the lead, and since we're both working on the story...
You thought you'd just come along for the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is a classic example of a setup. The only question is, who set it up?
Just a second here, Commissioner. Why are you looking at me? I didn't have anything to do with this.
You're here, aren't you?
Obviously.
Why?
Just for a few drinks. I was meeting a friend, and I happened to spot Cassie headed towards the rooms, and naturally I got curious, so I followed her.
Uh-huh. Dorian, how well do you know Elliot Durbin?
That would be Vicky's shrink. He's not at the top of his game today, is he?
Just answer the question.
I've seen him at the country club a couple of times, so that would be it.
Bo, what does Elliot have to do with this?
I'm afraid he has everything to do with this, Vicky.
Oh, no, I know him. I know him.
Yeah, but I know that he's working for Carlo Hesser.
I have no idea where Bo is.
Fine, but did he say when he was going to be back?
No, he just said that he was going to be tied up for a while. I think he's having a meeting on the QT, something to do with the wild and wonderful world of Carlo Hesser.
Good, because this business has to do with Carlo Hesser as well. I think we finally found something that can bring him down.
What? No, I don't want to know. Don't worry about it. Just tell Bo.
No, it's all right. I'll tell you. But it is a little strange. Margaret and I found this book of traditional Irish music, airs, they're called. It was Siobhan's when she was still alive.
Oh, please, no more musical codes, please. After the last one with the Palace Hotel almost blowing up, my God, I was afraid to hum Camptown Races for fear something else would blow up.
No. This is a traditional book of Irish airs. But Margaret says there's nothing strange in the chord structure or the accompaniment, but it's got to mean something to somebody, because when I went to buy it, try to get my hands on it, there was a strange bloke who bought it right out from under us. And I tried to give him double what he paid, but he wouldn't take it.
So what did you do? Give him an offer he couldn't refuse?
No, I pushed him down and took it.
Patrick! Isn't that something you're supposed to be telling the Commissioner of Police's wife? For goodness sake, what if this bloke presses charges?
Right, but he hasn't. Doesn't that strike you as odd? See, I think he's working for Carlo Hesser.
Maybe he's just a music lover. Oh, all right, keep it in a safe place. Keep it in a really safe place. Because if the guy is working for Hesser and he knows that you have something that he wants, do you really think the two of you are safe? Would you like to use the phone and call Marty?
Hang up the phone! Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Then I'm going to take my hand away from your mouth. Answer me, and I promise I won't hurt you. Scream, and you'll only scream once. Not if you understand. Good. Now listen closely. Where is the book? What book? My book! The one you and your Irishman stole this afternoon, remember? Now, once more with feeling. Where is it?
Why do you want it? Why do you want it?
Why do I want it? Is that really what you're wondering about now? What I'm willing to do to get it, that's what you should be asking yourself. Now, I'm going to give you one more chance to answer my question before I answer yours. Where is the book?
Hello? Patrick?
Margaret, what is it?
Patrick, it's me. Hurry.
Look, all I'm saying is that maybe someday what I'm doing with my life won't bother you as much, that's all.
Do not hope for that, Antonio. I know why you went to work for Mr. Hesser. Sometimes I even understand it. But accept it? No. This I will never do. But I also will not judge you. That is for God. I have a hard enough time understanding what God wants me to do. Christian should have been home by now. I'm starting to worry.
Yeah, well, why don't you tell him I said hello?
What, you're leaving?
I think so.
Well, I don't. Come. Sit in your father's chair. You're not leaving here until you've had a proper meal.
Mommy, I could get something at the palace.
What? A little diet of steak no bigger than the pea next to it? No, 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 no. Look, that's why you're getting so skinny. Mira que flaco, siéntate. I bet you haven't had an appropriate or decent arroz con pollo in a few months, huh? So while I'm letting this heat up, we'll start with a little ensalada.
Oh, Mommy, please don't do this. You cook all day at the diner.
When I have to do it, then it's work. When I want to do it, then it's a joy. So don't forget to wash your hands. Hey.
Hey!
Antonio.
Hey!
What are you doing?
Oh, man, it's good to see you.
How's the big college man doing?
Oh, man, it's great. It's great. I mean, I'm talking studio and the people I'm working with. It gives me more ideas than it would, like, you know.
Oh, Mom, no snacks.
I'm starving, Mom.
Good. So now I'm cooking for my two sons.
I mean, wasn't it typical? Absolutely typical. I mean, was there ever a more perfect tenant for the padded penthouse at Mountain View than Vicky? The woman practically kills her own son, and Beau gives her a ride home as if the whole episode were nothing more than a dizzy spell. Really, I thought he was the police commissioner for Landview, not the police commissioner for the Buchanan family.
You're quite finished. Fine. Now tell me the truth. What were you doing on that patio, outside that room at the waterside inn? And please, no more bull about having after-dinner drinks with your invisible friend.
Larry, thank you so much for dropping everything and coming over like this.
Stop it, stop it. That's what families are for, right?
Yeah. Thanks. Hey, Jess.
Hey, hi,
Jessica, how are you?
Hey, is Uncle Beau here yet?
No, why? What happened? Where's Mom?
She's with Uncle Beau.
What's going on, Kevin?
Well, Jess, Mom suffered a little bit of a setback, mentally.
What, you mean like one of those altar things?
No, honey, it's something different. It seems that her doctor was trying to hurt her. He was screwing around with her mind.
Dr. Durbin?
Yeah.
But he seems so nice. Mom, are you all right? What happened?
I wish I knew, Jesse. Oh, God, I truly wish I knew.
You all right?
I'm fine. Get him before he gets away, Marty.
Oh, my God, Marty, are you all right? You want me to call an ambulance?
No, fine. I think the other guy needs the ambulance. I got him right in the solar plexus. Yeah, Anatomy 101. Can you sit up? Yeah.
He ran out the back door and disappeared into the woods. You okay?
Why don't I go tell the cops? You two are going to be, yeah, I think you'll just be fine.
Thank you.
For what? For getting you in danger again, for letting him run away.
No, for being here.
Vicky, why don't we go into the library and we can talk there?
Can someone please tell me what's going on?
I'll take care of that one, folks. I don't really think you need me in there.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
I don't understand what happened.
I know. That's why Larry's here. He's going to help you figure those things out.
You're going to tell me everything right now.
Okay, kiddo. No problem. Have a seat. Okay. Here's the deal. Remember when Nora's sister had to go off to Switzerland? She couldn't be Mom's therapist anymore.
Do you need anything, Vicky?
No.
All right, why don't you just tell us everything that happened as best you can remember?
That's just the point. I don't remember it, and what I do remember doesn't make any sense to me at all. I think, actually, that Bo probably knows an awful lot more about what happened.
I am truly hurt. Really. It's bad enough that Bo gives me those "oh, really" looks every time I open my mouth. But you? I mean, really, Cassie, I'm absolutely devastated. Oh, really? Yes. Because I was at the Waterside Inn to meet a friend for drinks. And I did see you headed towards the rooms.
I see. And what was the name of this alleged friend?
Alleged friend? How dare you talk to me as if I was some sleazy source for one of your stories? I am your mother.
I'm sorry. What was the name of this someone? Mother.
It's none of your business.
Right, right. And if you saw me going to this room, then why didn't you follow me?
I did.
No, you didn't. I entered that room through the door. You were on the patio. Yes.
I am not Superman. I cannot see through walls. So I went around to the patio so that I could see what you were up to by looking through the French door.
Incredible, Mother. You're the only person I know who can make up a lie faster than she can remember the truth.
Thank you. What a perfect ending to an absolutely delightful day. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same thing. Maybe after a good night's rest, you will be willing to give your mother the benefit of the doubt.
I would give you the benefit of the doubt, Mother, if I had any. But you told Bo that you barely knew Elliot Durbin, and yet I saw Dr. Durbin as he was leaving this house.
Yes. Maybe I did give the truth a little twist or two.
With what? A curling iron?
Why? Because Bo absolutely seemed determined to turn my very innocent appearance at the Waterside Inn into some devious, dark conspiracy, and I wasn't going to give him grist for the rumor mill.
Well, when he finds out the truth, Mother, you will look guilty.
Well, that's his problem. But why are you jumping down my throat? Do I need to remind you that if it were not for me, you and Kevin would be stuffed and mounted on the Lord Library wall?
Thank you, Mother. Thank you, but do not change the subject.
Oh, certainly not. No. Let's not change the subject to Vicky Carpenter, the Lizzie Borden of Landview. Let's by all means keep talking about your mother and the crimes which she has committed. Saving your life, saving Kevin's life, trying to warn you both that Carlo was out for revenge because of the articles that you both wrote.
Let's talk about those, Mother. You have been acting awfully peculiar these last 24 hours. Let's see, passing on anonymous threats and packing my bags to go to Massachusetts, practically ordering me to stay at the community center, as if you knew exactly what was going to happen.
Well, I did not.
But it was just a coincidence that you were there when it did. Come on, Mother. I want the truth. What were you doing at the Waterside Inn? Tell me the truth, all of it. Because if you don't, I swear I will walk out of this house and out of your life.
Okay. Let me get this straight. All right? You're sitting in this classroom, right? And she's standing right up front without a stitch on.
Well, she's not always standing. I mean, sometimes she's sitting down.
Oh, okay, so there's this naked babe sitting down.
Tonya, she's not a babe. She's a model.
You don't understand, all right? Look, it's not about... You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right? It's about form, and it's about lights and shadows. You know, it's no different than painting a football. Boom.
Are you listening to this? Big college man over here doesn't know the difference between a woman and a bowl of fruit.
What are you making a big fuss about? I mean, people have been painting nudes since the ancient Greeks.
Yeah, but you're no ancient Greek. You're a muchachito from Angel Square, right? A couple of months ago, you would have done anything to have a girl walk into your classroom and drop her jeans.
Oh, a robe. She wears a robe. She drops her robe.
Yeah, well, I would have loved to have seen your face the first time she did it. Look at him, he's blushing.
Oh, will you stop teasing your brother? He's going to be a very famous artist one day.
Thank you, Mom.
Well, I'm counting on it. At least somebody in this family will succeed. So, how was this party you went to?
Well, it was cool, man. It was really cool. I went to this guy's house, and he had, like, this big sculpture garden and everything, and all these artists are hanging around and up, but Jessica wasn't really having a good time, so we left kind of early. Anyway, look, I have to catch up on my Beowulf for tomorrow, so, see you guys later.
No, I'll do that.
No, Mom, I really don't mind helping.
No,
okay?
no, you help a lot by studying hard. Now go.
Okay, all right. You, coming up before you go?
Yeah.
All right.
You could succeed too, you know.
Hi.
Hi. Did the police come?
Yeah, they arrived right after Patrick and me. Thank you very much for making the call.
Oh, hey, no problem.
Yeah.
Mom, how is she?
Oh, Marty's okay. Marty's okay. Patrick's okay. Everybody is A-okay. Oh. So?
What happened?
Oh, Marty scared off a prowler, I think. Anyway, the police are keeping a car outside to watch out. Keep an eye on her. Speaking of police, have we heard from my commissioner hubby yet?
No, I haven't heard from her. Mom? Do you think I should give her a call?
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be nice maybe tomorrow, though, you know? I'm sure she'd love to hear from you then, but right now, give her some time, and Patrick's there.
Yeah. Yeah, Patrick. Of course, yes, Patrick. It's a good time to have a man around like Patrick, who you can trust. Not that there's ever a bad time to have a man like Patrick around who you can trust.
Gee, no word from Drew?
No word from Drew. Not that I was expecting any word from Drew. I basically told him not to bother if I wasn't going to hear the whole life story, you know? But, I mean, I was kind of wondering, you know, if I was really going to hear an answer, but maybe I already have heard the answer, Mom.
Thanks. As one of my guys at the Waterside, the manager just confirmed that the Waterside Inn does not own a painting called The Lovers. There was supposed to be a seascape in that room. So apparently, somebody made a switch earlier today.
Guess you were right then.
Also, apparently, Dr. Durbin planted some kind of post-hypnotic suggestion, you know, along with the trigger that would release your anger at any given moment.
And the trigger was the painting.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have that painting dusted for fingerprints, along with the gun and everything else in that room. The only problem is, if Carlo Hesser's behind this, I'm sure we're gonna find absolutely nothing. But if Dorian is involved, we're gonna get some prints.
Oh, you're going to find a million prints on that gun, and they're not Dorian's, and they're not Carlo's. They're mine. I was holding that gun. I almost killed my son.
But you didn't, Vicky.
Vicky, you took an eternity to pull the trigger, and you didn't. Something stopped you.
Thank God. Damn Elliot. Damn him. Damn him.
He's going to be arrested, Vicky.
I have to go and talk to Jessica. She was very upset.
Okay, look, why don't I take care of that, okay?
Okay. Dorian is absolutely right. I should be locked away.
Come on, Vicky. Dorian's diagnosis is a bit biased. I want you to see a hypnotherapist. Someone I know from Johns Hopkins. He's terrific. I trust him completely, and I will be there.
Oh, God.
Vicky, feelings as foreign to you as these can probably be taken out a lot easier than they were put in.
I'd better get going.
You could stay the night, if you like. Your old room.
Not tonight. Maybe some night soon. I'm gonna go say goodnight to Chris.
Madre de Dios. Oh, Mother of God. Watch over my son. You see his heart. It is not bad. It is only broken. He has given his life to the devil himself. But it is for his brother's future that he does these things, not for himself. He no longer believes in his own future anymore. Forgive me. I know you lost your son, but I could never bear to lose mine. Spare him, Maria. Please. I beg of you. Bring him back to his father's place at the table. Give him the hope in his future that he never had. Before he is struck down or worse. Before he does something that even you will not be able to forgive him for.
I know exactly where to hide that book.
Where?
In plain sight. And I'll do it tomorrow if Bo doesn't get back with me. I was so close, so close. I could see the branches moving from the trees where I ran by. It's a good thing my rugby days are over, because if I'd caught my
He's going to remember this visit every time he breathes.
Do me a favor, all right? If I'm fool enough to play the dashing hero, then please just play the damsel in distress, would you?
I was in distress. I was very happy to see you.
Okay, that's better.
Wonder if I cracked his sternum.
Yeah, it sounds painful. Probably went to see a doctor. But you're safe now.
Yeah, with all these police all over.
Okay, that's it. Give my jacket. When I'm not wanted.
No, wait. I need you. You know I need you. I'll always need you.
Good. Because I'm not going anywhere.
I have learned to expect little enough in my life. To fight for what I wanted and not to cry when I didn't get it. But isn't expecting a little bit too much to get some loyalty from my own daughter?
I am loyal, Mother. I'm just not brain dead. Now again, what were you doing at the Waterside Inn?
I will tell you what I was not doing. I was not letting a bad oil painting on a hotel wall turn me into a homicidal zombie. I was not using my own child for target practice and then getting a ride home from the police commissioner. How? How does that woman do it? I mean, Vicky can shoot and smother and burn her way across this town and still come off as the patron saint of psychopaths. Whereas I merely cross my legs when I sit down and I get sent to death row. I can take the stares, the accusing glances, the whispered insults. But to have to defend myself to you, that is too much, way too much.
Again, what were you doing at the Waterside Inn?
I have already told you, and I will not tell you again.
Fine. Then you had better stick to that story, because if I ever find out you had anything to do with what happened tonight, you will never see me or your grandson again.
Throw in Andrew and you've got a deal.
Good night, Mother.
Oh, hey, Cassie, I was just kidding. Come on, honey, let's talk about this. Cassie, please. How can you love me so little?
When you act like this, it's a wonder I love you at all.
Cassie. Cass.
Kevin, I'm so sorry.
It wasn't your fault.
Well, maybe not what happened at the Waterside Inn, but I'm the one who let that charlatan into my house, into my mind, into my life. And you tried to warn me so many times that there was something wrong, and I refused to listen.
That wasn't your fault either, Mom. You trusted Durbin. That was what you're supposed to do. And he preyed on that trust, and anything else he found lying around in your psyche, that was his job. And unfortunately, he did it really well.
He did it too well. Kevin, I don't think I could ever have actually hurt you. But my God, I came close.
Okay, listen, Vicky, you got a lot of work ahead of you. A good night's rest would go a long way to help.
Well, I don't think I can sleep.
Well, I'll give you something to help you sleep, and I'll be in the guest room next door. I mean, if you need me, you know.
Thank you. I probably will.
Is she all right?
I'm all right.
Needs a little love, a little care, and I'm going to put you in charge of both those. All right, Jess?
No problem. Come on, Mom.
I'll get my bag out of the car. I'll be back soon.
I'll tell you, Bo, when I see that bald-headed cockroach Hesser, I am gonna kill him!
Hey, Kevin, that's foolish talk.
Oh, what's foolish is thinking that a couple of rude headlines in a high-browed editorial is gonna mean something to an animal like that. It's not a war of words, it's a war, and you don't go after somebody like Hesser with a bulletin. You gotta use a bullet.
Hey, I'm going to tell you exactly what I told Patrick, Max, Pa. Half of the population in Lantano County. Carlo Hesser broke the law. The law will deal with him. Now, you can go after him all you want in print. But if you go on some kind of a vendetta, you're just going to screw things up, Kev.
He almost ruined my mother, Bo. He's tried to kill me twice now. I'm getting the message. Loud and clear. The First Amendment and a gun is going to go a lot farther than the First Amendment.
Now, you stay away from him, Kev. I mean it.